Nice shirt, Patrick.
Well, thank you. It's St. Patty's Day. I like to say I got the shirt and the socks. As close to green as I
could
get. Yeah.
St. Patty's Day.
Ah. All right. So I'll say this again, but just to pass the time, the nonprofit in Los Angeles I'm involved with, Parkinson's Community Los Angeles, is since March, we've gone virtual and done some live events, and we've reached actually quite a large footprint, further than Los Angeles, of course. We've provided educational programs through our Let's Talk Parkinson's series. We've featured support groups as well, virtual support groups, and anybody is welcome to join us. One of the things, hello, Donna.
Hi, everybody.
One of the things we were known for back in pre-COVID times, if you can recall, there was a point at which we could all gather. Anyway, hopefully that time is coming back. But we were known for doing an art show called Living Artistically. And we would rent an art gallery, and we would pull out all the art and restock it with artwork done exclusively by people with Parkinson's from all over. Well, we struggled over the last year in terms of, how can we do it? What would it look like? And it is now taking shape, and you can actually participate, and you don't have to be an artist. We're going to do a whole month in April, which is Parkinson's month, of living artistically. And it's every weekend there's going to be another event. There's going to be a color your pet event, where if you have a pet, you send in a picture and they're going to send you back a canvas with an outline, and everyone's going to get together and paint their pets. There's going to be a virtual art gallery tour where we'll have a curator, and we'll discuss different works of art and different artists and their motivations and their inspirations. And we're going to have an art auction as well. And is going to be probably the top artist there. I can't imagine anyone. Look at her shot. Get out of here with that put your face in your hand stuff. You got a special talent. Anyway, and I know is going to participate. And I encourage everyone to participate. I'm going to send out, if you're on my personal list, I'm going to send out a link to it. And you can go check it out. There's, of course, a cost, but it's all going towards the work that we do as a nonprofit. I'm a volunteer. I'm president of the nonprofit. I have been doing this work for 10 years, and mostly I enjoy it. But the art show was something that was really very special, and so check that out. It's gonna be great. You can do the whole thing, or you can do bits and pieces of it. So it should be cool. We're trying to create as we've all had to really reinvent ourselves. We're trying to, fix that hair, John. You look like you're all messed up.
Let's dance.
Well, you want to dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I got such a hoot out of that. I was telling my buddies yesterday about, I'm a practical joker, and I was able to do a practical joke on here. I said I was going to be starting a dance class, and is anybody interested? Just wave your hands. And so we got people waving their hands, and I'm like, no one? No one? So stay tuned. I'm sure that one's going to rear its ugly head again. I guarantee it. All right. So let me just double check. Yes, we're going live on YouTube. We got one person watching. Hello, YouTubers. Go ahead and send me an email. Like I said, if you want to get on my personal list, you'll get more regular emails on the mornings of, and then I'll be sending to that list links on Living Artistically, because you guys, I can't send them from my main list, which has about 10,000 names on it, because when I procure emails, it's because in the interest of people learning about SmartXPD and exercise classes, And so I can't really cross promote because it's not what they agreed to sign up for. So, but I can do it to my personal list. And I'm happy to do so. So if you guys want to learn more about that, I'll be sending you an email if you're on my personal list. And if you're not, you want to get it, shoot me an email at patrick@smartxpd.com. And I'm going to mute us and I'm going to get us going here. Where's all my equipment? Oh, I forgot to set my All righty. So for anyone new, this is the energetic class, and go at your own pace. But what? Barbara put on a green shirt instead of her standard red shirt for Patty's Day.
Irish.
You came right out. You're Irish. All right. Barbara always has a red shirt on. What? All right.
I do own some green.
All right. Yes. I got my text from my mom. You know, she forgets my birthday, but she always remembers St. Patty's Day. Anyway, okay, I'm going to pop us on mute. We're going to get going here. Yeah, so this is a pretty intense class for anybody who's new. Go at your own pace. Take it easy. You're not competing with me. You're not competing with anyone here. You're just trying to challenge yourself and work a little bit harder than normal. I've muted you, but let's put our hands together. We made it for exercise class. Let's get energetic. Bam. Okay. Let's push on back here. We're going to be using a towel, a small ball, 2 hand weights, and exercise tubing. Let's go ahead and bring our arms up and out to the sides and down. This is, like I said, our energetic class. We'll do a short warm-up in the chair, and then we will get out of the chair and do some more intense movement. Keep the air flowing. Keep the arms moving up and down. Big breath in and out. And exhale. Keep the arms moving. Here we go. You know, it's interesting. I'm listening to, I think I shared this with you, Keep Smart, a book by Sanjay Gupta on the brain. And one of the few actually documented ways to improve your brain health is actually to exercise. He was going over that and over the 20 myths of the brain, which was very interesting today. So, in addition to the benefits of health that we get from exercise, the improvements in strength and flexibility, it's reassuring to know that we're addressing neuroplasticity as well, recircuitry, brain strengthening. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And speaking of health, let's go ahead and stretch our arms forward. Reach across the counter, order ourselves 5 scoops of ice cream. And let's go ahead, tap the fingertips twice and reach across the other way, 5 scoops of ice cream. And we're going to reach back behind us as well and tell the person standing in line that you're treating yourself today to 5 scoops of ice cream. Big show off. Tap them and switch and reach. He was also talking in this chapter about we have more than 5 senses. It was very interesting. Proprioception, I talk about that as one of our senses, our ability to perceive our body's position in relationship to itself. We don't think about that one. Our sense of being able to determine whether or not we're hungry or not, or whether we're thirsty, or whether we have to go to the bathroom. That's another sense we have. Good. Really reach forward in the hip and torque those arms apart. And again, this is a great exercise to begin to understand the area behind us. Call your focus and your attention on the hand that's reaching behind you and see if you can perceive where it is and kind of glance back and see if you're right. Is it as high as you thought it was? Is it lower? Are the fingers as wide as you think they are? It's kind of hard to look back there and see it. I'll give you that. 1 more here. Breathe, and let's open those hands up. Let's reach down to the side here. Grab 2 old fistfuls of leaves and toss them up and across onto the neighbor's lawn. Here we go. Beautiful. Open the hands up nice and wide. And a reminder, if you want to get on my personal email list, which is something I maintain on my computer, I've got about 300 or so of you guys there. I send out reminders in the morning with the links to make sure you have them, and then special notices like the Living Artistically Art Show, which I just discussed. I'll send you guys a notice after the general class today. 2 more. 1 and 2, and now down to the left and up to the right. We've got to see and manage the whole picture, right? Exercise is a really important part of it, an integral part of our optimizing our quality of life. We also want to keep that brain healthy. We want to try new things. I remember one of the classics is to challenge yourself by doing things like brushing your teeth with your left hand. And I brought that up a couple of years ago. Reach down here and let's alternate down to the right, up to the left, down to the left, up to the right. So I sent everybody home to try to brush their teeth with their left hand, and almost everyone came back and said, "That's a pain in the butt. I'm not doing that." But anyway, picking up new hobbies, doing new things, resting, really important. Taking some time to give yourself some rest as well. So we talk about the different ways, and I'm going to continue to do my due diligence and try to come up with ways that I can make myself better, and we can all get better together, hopefully. Putting the whole puzzle together, finding all the pieces. 2 more. 1 and 2, and let's go ahead and dive into that turquoise river and go for a swim. Big stretch. Boy, I was sending the girls off to school this morning, and I had this pain in my back or my spine that almost dropped me. I don't know what the heck it was. It feels better now. But this body of mine's getting old. You know, it's funny, when you pull your back, you know, you wrench your back or something, people tend to think it was the event that caused it. Oh, I was getting out of the car, I was putting on my socks. But typically, it's just due to the fact that it's been coming for a while. Either the way we stand, the things we're doing, our weaknesses. So oftentimes when you get that nagging back injury or whatever, it's not the thing that caused it so much as another reason. Let's do 3 more. 1, breathe, 2, and 3. And let's bring our arms out to the side and let them slide across the surface of the water. Lift the opposite leg out and flash your green socks. Using the weight of the leg to allow you to press out over the side of the chair a little bit further. Good. Press and hold. Press and hold. I'm sorry, I threw you guys off. We'll press and actually hold here. Press, press, press. I like the shirt, Al. And switch it up to the other side. Al slapped on his green shirt for Patty's Day. Good. Now back over here. Really stick that leg out and reach. Hold. Beautiful. Deborah, is that a green hat you have on there? Yeah, I love it. Back across. Very good. Tighten the stomach. Feel the core engage across here. 1 more time out over here and reach. I was doing some research for different moves and different things that I can find to add to what we're doing here. And I found something I'm going to bring into the boxing class, which was actually pretty good. Thursday, tomorrow at 10:30, we've got our boxing class, undefeated. So feel free to join it. We have all genders. And it's a movement-based exercise. It gets pretty intense, so check it out. And we hear that little splashing behind us, and there's cute little googly eyes and long snout of the 14-foot alligator. So let's pick it up and go. Come on. We got to outswim the gators. As fast as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Put your hands on your tops of your knees here. Wrap the clavicle. Put your hand back down. All right, you feel that hot spot you created. Tilt that up towards the ceiling just a little bit. Ease your hands back to you. Big breath in through the nose. Let the air come out. Let's turn our head gently all the way to the right. And then back through center. Back across to the left. And back to center. Tilt your ear right to your right shoulder. And back across, left ear, left shoulder. We're going to do this sequence again. You can just follow me. Every day, we need to be doing something exercise-wise. Turn your head. Doesn't have to be huge, but you should be doing some sort of movement every day, just for a few minutes. Maybe in the off days where you're not with me or not doing your workouts, you have an off day, you could spend 5 minutes doing some movement practice, but something every day. And that goes along with the concepts that we discussed, the principles of movement, posture practice, finding clever ways to make use of time throughout the day, real important. Okay, grab your ball. Oh, look at this. Look how matchy I am. For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, thank you, Mike. Go ahead and grab your sip of water like we always start the class with, unless I don't remember, which I didn't remember today. Take a big old swig of water. Okay. So those of you that are new here, I don't typically wear socks and shirts that match the ball I use. This is the standard ball I use, but what the heck? Go ahead and move the ball between your hands. Yeah, it was funny. I was golfing with a buddy, and he was up on the green. We were with these two young, strong kids that we had got matched up with. And David's up on the green. I look at him, and he's wearing a green shirt and a matching green towel. And I thought, oh my God, those guys must think he's a complete dork. And I look down, and I'm wearing a red shirt, and I have my matching red towel. I don't know. Anyway, raise your hand up, reach back with your left hand, lift that left leg up, drop them and switch. Okay, we're going to do our little cardio drill that requires us to co-coordinate lower body and upper body reciprocal limbs, opposing limbs, however you want to call it. We talk a lot about the things that are made difficult by Parkinson's or age-related factors. Walking is indeed one of them. It's actually a rather complex coordinated movement for the brain to achieve, so we're going to practice it. Get those arms swinging. When we walk, our arm swing is rather passive, but we need to learn to be able to control it and to bump it up and increase that healthy swing and flow of the arms. Even bigger, exaggerate it. And as you're looking towards the screen, use your peripheral vision and just note the way that looks. Begin to recognize the right hand, left leg, left hand, right leg, swinging into frame as you will. And with the ball in the right hand, we're going to make a throwing motion while we lift the left leg. Pass it off to the other side and lift the opposite leg. Back and forth. I think everybody's been here before, so I'm going to blast through this. What up, Tom? Speaking of Ben being here before, Tom and I go way back, even before these Zoom classes. It's been so fun to meet you guys in a new way and to like spend time with you and hear your voices and your thoughts. It's awesome stuff. Really, I really enjoy it. 2 more. 1, 2, out to the side, kick it and lean. out to the side, stretch and reach. So 7 classes a week right now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we got the energetic class followed by the balance and gentle exercise class. Undefeated is on Thursdays, and I'm thinking of adding, I have to talk, I got to start promoting it, but I'm thinking of adding a strictly balanced class after the boxing class outside on Thursday. So that would be a 12 p.m. class, Pacific time. So let me know if you guys would like to have that in our menu. One more on each side. And let's break from that reciprocal pattern. Bring the arms up and back and forward and back. As you press your arms up, bring those legs out and forward and back. Push and stretch. Reach up. And I'm doing a little bit of fussing around here with my hands to add a little further kind of coordination challenge. And I'm moving the ball. I'm pressing firmly with my hands into the ball. So I'm getting some nice activation in the muscles of the arm. And I'm kind of just wiggling that ball around between my hands. One more, up and down and forward and back with the ball in the right hand, throwing motion, forward, other side, out to the side, and up and down and forward and back. And before I forget, I want to thank all of you for your participation and your notes and your emails and your contributions. I know that's not possible for everyone. Just keep coming. We'll get through this. But thank you all for your support, your words, your efforts. Here we go. Even bigger. Reach and kick it out there. Reach and kick it out there. Up, forward, and faster. A little faster. Come on, reach it up. And forward. Forward, side, side, up. In a moment here, we're going to go as fast as we can. I'm going to do 6 of them. I want you moving as fast as you can. Don't shorten or compromise the movement to finish the repetition faster. I want body speed. I don't care about repetition. I want you to just hustle the moves in the pattern. Here we go. Good. Body speed. That's it. Side. And forward. Reach it and kick it out there. Woo! Forward. We're halfway done. And last one. And forward. All right, up. All right, let's see if we can apply this little challenge to gait. Right hand up, left hand back. Lift that left leg up. Drop them and switch. Big swing. Get them going. Get them going. Rock side to side. Get those arms moving. Think of it as a swing and a throw. Well, if you thought chair exercise was a joke, you're about to be convinced otherwise. All right, we're doing the throw the hands up on the side and meet the knee in the center. We did 12 last time. We're doing 15 this time. We're going to get 4 sets in, going progressively faster. Let's establish a movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Second set. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Third set. About a running pace now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last set. Blast it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Oh my gosh. Breathe and toss the ball. Breathe in through the nose. And let it come out nice and slow. Slow down the cadence of your respiration. I know it's hard. You want to do this. Don't do that. Big breath in and slow it down. Okay. We're going to do our sit to stand with the ball toss. I love this one. I'm going to push back here so you can see me. We'll use the and up technique, which is how to get out of a chair if you have Parkinson's. It's a video up on my YouTube channel, so check that out if you want a more detailed explanation of it. Here we go. Upon rising, we're going to toss the ball a couple of times, come back to the chair, combining gross motor, which is the movement of getting out of the chair, with a little bit of fine motor, making a game out of it. It's going to be fun. Ready? Go. And up. Toss, and bring it back down to the chair. We're also going to use the concept and up of task sequencing or segmenting different movements. So get yourself all the way up out of the chair, get that posture beat, then begin to toss, and then come down to the chair. Identify that shift, that moment. Up, toss it, and down. Let's exaggerate the definition of that movement. Up, got it? Done. Okay, we'll use the word done. Let's try. I've never done this. Up. First, done. Done. Back down. And up. Done. Done. And up. Done. Done. And I guess there's a done here. And up. Kind of tossing, practicing or identifying and being aware of that shift of task or that sequence, beginning one action, pausing that action, doing another, and really defining the shift. Really kind of a little nuance to this movement and to all of our movement that is so valuable to practice. Keep going. This is the energetic class. We're not doing this the rest of the time. Looking isn't cheating, by the way. I just did it without looking. Watch that ball. We want to use hand-eye coordination. Donna, look at the ball. I don't know. You might have. I can't really see, but I thought I'd call you out anyway. And one more. And up. Pause. Toss and toss. And remain standing here. We're going to go down to the chair slowly on an 8 count. As we go down, we're going to improvise. We're going to pass the ball behind us. We're going to go through our legs. We're going to do a whole bunch of different things. Fine motor as we go down. Here we go. 8, 7. Nothing is wrong. 6, 5, 4. There's no right, wrong, or way to do it. 3, 2, 1, and up. Feel the muscles moving with control as we lower ourselves down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually, I usually count down. I got screwed up there because I was talking. And up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Last one. And up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. little nuance to this. I actually was going to say something in terms of how you execute that, and I changed my mind as I was thinking about it. So as we're coming up and we're coming down, you're coming down at a rate where you would approximate that you'll be down on 1, right? Or 0, however you're doing it. You're coming down at an estimated descent. What I want you to do is I want you to hold. If you get down all the way a little bit earlier and you know that, so you're coming down like this and you get down too fast and I still got like 3, 2, I want you to hold 2, 1. I was going to say just come on down and go on that continued descent, but actually the lower part of this, right in there before about a sit, is the most challenging part of it. So if you get down there too quick, just get down in there and hold it. All right, guys, let's get up out of the chair and take a sip of water, and let's do some movement. We'll go into the hand weights in a bit. Part of the work that we do here, let me move this up, is to try to broaden the threshold of the way we move, right? Parkinson's can make things small, both in perception and actuality. So we're going to do just a little bit of movement here that is intent on, it's not going to be too intensive in terms of the ability to do it, but I want the intensity to come from big thrusting steps and arm movements. And we're going to move for now in a reciprocal pattern. Again, duplicating the way we function when we walk. So we'll reference the leg as our cue leg. So we'll step out to the right, and you're going to shove your hand forward and bring it right back, and then out to the left and forward. And let's establish a nice wide base to begin with, and actually bring ourselves down a little bit. So bend your knees and hips so you have some little bit of equity in those joints there. So it's going to reach out and shove that hand forward, and then to the other side. And, well, we're on mute, so we can't hear you. But I want to add something to this. I want to add a vocalization to this move. And again, there's value in this because there's a hidden value in this because our brain is sending movement signals to our reciprocal limbs, which is what we do when we walk. So with this movement, again, big and broad and sharp and full extension, I want you to add a ha. 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 And I want you, when you do the ha, keep going, ha, to see if you can feel the resonance in the chest. I want the ha so deep and big that you feel it. Ha. 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 Good. Ha. Even bigger. Ha. 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 2 more. Ha. Ha. Reset. Right leg steps forward. Left hand posts straight up overhead as if you were holding a cocktail tray, but you were throwing that cocktail tray up into the air. And we're going to pair this movement with a ho. 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 Getting ready for the holidays. Ho. 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 Come on, resonate. Ho. Little breath. Ho. 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 2 more. Ho. I'm sorry, 2 more from here. Ho. And ho. Okay, guess what's next? Ha, ha, ho, ho. We're going to combine them. Yes, you guessed it, Barbara. So it's going to be ha. Ha. Ho. Ho. I know it's a little confusing. Ha. Ha. Ho. Ho. We're not moving fast. Ha. We're thrusting. Ha. Ho. Ho. Ha. Ha. Ho. Ho. And march. Okay. This is a new one. I'm actually just kind of throwing it in here. So I want to see if we can actually do this and add some speed to it. Let's see what happens. I don't know. So we'll go progressively faster. We'll establish the movement again, and then we're going to add some speed to it. So it's ha to the side, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho. Keep going, go at your own speed, but bring it up. Bring it out a little bit. I know it's a new move. I know it feels a little foreign. Just go for it. This is where the brain challenge comes in addition to the work. Huh. I got my ha's where my hose are supposed to go. Ha, ha, ho, ho. Don't confuse your hose. Ha, ha, ho, ho. This is fun. Ha, ha, ho, ho. Okay, as fast as we can. Ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho. One more. Ha, ha, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Put your hands together. That was awesome. I like that one. That's fun. That's going to be a new one. All right. Let's grab some hand weights. There's kind of a dangerous joke in there. Don't get your ha's in with your hose or something like that. Don't confuse your hose with your ha's. Anyway, I think we're mostly rated G anyway, so that's fine. All right. Water break. All right. So for those of you who are new, we talk about this all the time. If you lose your balance, your natural response is to do what I call the scramble. We're going to do our little circuit. It's one of my favorite things we do here. But this is where we get up to about 8.5 in intensity. Go at your own pace, challenge yourself, try to stick with it. But if you need to pause and rest, do so, but don't stop. Keep moving gently. And then come on back when you're ready. All right. This is a circuit comprised of 4 exercises. We're going to construct the first one now, building the sequence slowly. We're going to squat down, punch up and across, up and across. Bring it out. Ooch and ouch. Up. And of course, we're going to speed it up. Right now, I'm going kind of slow. Or this is a moderate pace. I guess I wouldn't call this slow. But if you want to make it more challenging or less challenging, you can do so by regulating the depth of the squat. Either shorten it or deepen it. Up and across. Turn the body. 2 more. 1, 2. Continue it, but bring that hand straight forward and across. Ha, ha, ho, ho. Remind me to write that down. Turn it up. Turn it up. Good. I like what I'm seeing here. So for the third one, we actually are going to do the contrary motion. It's the same extension. Timing of the punch is the same. The only difference is the direction of the body and the hands are different. 1 more on each side, and that is down and across. Try to work that timing out. You'll see I'm not going down, I'm not going down. I'm going down and coming up as the hand comes down. Little nuance to that. The nuances contain extra value, extra challenge. They're little jewels of value. Never put it like that, but it's really true. The more I learn about the body and the brain, the more I realize I don't know, of course, but the more you realize that the brain is it's complex. We know a lot more about it than we did. But we can make new brain cells. We can improve our brain health. 1 more on each side. And now let's combine them. Up and across, out and across, and down and across. The concept of neuroplasticity is rather new. But basically, if you think about it, someone has a stroke and they lose part of their brain, but they're able to recover. They're able to recover or be able to do things again. That's neuroplasticity. That's creating new pathways. That's basically, if you want to know what it is, kind of in a nutshell, it's having your brain adapt to either restore or better the way it works and what you're able to do, achieving that executive function. And it's fun to know that quietly in the background with this work, that's going on. Isn't that fun to know? Pick up the pace. One more. Throw yourselves into it, guys. Come on. Out and down. Break from that. Second one, as you know, is the swamp walk. Get that hip flexor firing. Pick that knee up, way up high. Put your opposite arm out. Feel the weight shift. If you got this down, you're like, I got this. Pick the knee up higher and come up on your tiptoe. Beautiful, Pam. You are an inspiration. I can't even keep up with you. All right, this is where we determine how much heart we have. And we're going to strengthen it. 2 more. 1, 2. March in place. Tap, tap, tap. This is the footwork drill where we work on leg speed, foot speed, so we can recover ourselves if we lose our balance. Here we go. As best you can with taps. Then we're going to cap it off with the tap, tap, tap on either side, which I've added as of last week, and I like very much because it's really friggin' hard. I felt like it just sounded like Nicolas Cage right there. It's really hard. Here we go. I met him at a boxing gym. I had a funny conversation. I'll share that at the end if you want to hear it. All right, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Light jog. All right, last exercise is our running in place. Pumping the arms. I know that's difficult for some of us. Just do the footwork drill we just did or the swamp walk to replace it. But if you can run in place, let's pump those hands. 10 seconds. Ready and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hands out. Back to the first one. Up and across, out and across, and down. So that was 4 exercises. The first circuit. We're beginning the second. We're doing 3. I'm going to give ourselves a nice slow down after this to recover. So it's time to work. This is what we came here for. We came here for work. Proper work. Good work that makes a difference. We're in it. We're in it deep, guys. Let's go. Up, out, and down. Throw them up. Throw them out faster. Punches and bunches. Up, out, down. John, way to move, man. You are faster than I've seen you move. Oh my goodness. Out, down. One more. Throw them up, out, and down. Break from that. Hands up. Swamp walk. Like I said, you might only be able to get through a little bit of this and need a rest. That's fine. Just challenge yourself. We all have different thresholds for what we can do, right? You just need to press up to it. Press up to it every time. And then that level, that fitness gets higher, gets wider, gets stronger, gets faster. I'm out of adjectives, but you know what I mean. Pick the knee up. Feel that weight shift. Come up on the tiptoe. Breathe and transition a little faster into a walk, marching in place. Footwork drill. Tap, tap, tap. Find the rhythm. Ba, ba, ba. There's the speed right in there. And then you drill. Drive. Drive those legs. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Light jog. This is the end of the second circuit. We got one more. Go into our running in place. or high knees or a quick footwork drill or swamp walk. 10 seconds. Ready? And hit it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. Hands. Keep going. 2, 1. Time. Last set. Up and across. Out. And down. You guys. Championships. Every single one of you. Champions. I love it. I see a little resting. I see proper resting. I see you standing up and still moving and then coming back. I love it. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get faster. Your response time is going to improve. Your ability to react to an external prompt is going to be hastened. We're going to work on that right after this. Last set. Let's go for it, guys. Here we go. 3 more. Up as fast as you can. Out. Down. Up. Out. And down. 1 more. Up. Out. And down. Step out. Hands up. Swamp walk. Swamp walk. Sounds like a Motown song. Woo! Up. Pick them up. Stretch it up. Get those arms up. Speaking of Motown, I'm going to have a description of the dance class we'll be starting shortly. I'll send that out to you. It's probably going to become more popular than my classes. Pick the knee up high. Come on. And translate this into a march in place. Tap, tap, tap. Footwork drill. You know it. Let's go. I know the knees. I know the legs are heavy. I know you feel it in your quads. I know you feel the burn. This is where we got to do the work. Let's go. Third set. We're here. This will be our last one. And fast you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire. 6, 5. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. March. Light jog. Oh my goodness. You guys, we're working hard. This is really inspiring. Gisela, I can't even slow her down. She's already on the swamp walk. All right. She's going for it. So do we. 10 seconds. Pump the arms. Ready. Last time. Leave it all here. We'll get a break after this. And go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Be ready. When I move, you move. I know you're tired. This is where we got to do it. When I move, you move. Mirror drill. Quicker. I'll give you that one again. Up, down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, Pete. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Be ready. Quick. Don't anticipate. Don't guess. You trust your sight. You'll react. That's a training moment. Once you start trying to anticipate or predict, the training stops and rest. Woo! Holy camole. All right. Water break, and let's grab our towel. I promised you guys a recovery interval, and we'll do that now. Oh. Whew. All right, so towel. So I've got just a standard gym towel here. I'm gonna wrap it up into a rope-like thing, and I'm gonna grab it slightly wider than
shoulder width apart. Gonna bring it up to the chest here, engaging ground zero, which I talk about all the time, which is the most important part of your body. If you have Parkinson's, that area between your shoulder blades. Big step forward with the right leg and pull it on back to ground zero. So this is our kind of recovery sequence. We're resting. You don't need to bend down into a lunge, although you're welcome to if you so desire. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. But as important as the movements are, the attention to the landing position, the return position to ground zero, designate equal priority to, because what we're trying to do is learn kinesthetically the ground zero position, which is the engagement of the posterior structures into a place of health and function and proper posture and alignment. One more on each side. Breathe. Whew. And let's step outward to the side and pull right back down to ground zero. I got a new towel here so I can actually brush my nose with the towel as I press up and as I pull back down, because there's not quite as much cat hair on it. It's not working from home. It's living at work. And again, being attentive to that ground zero position. We're going to combine both of these moves in a moment here. Returning. Returning. Okay, step forward. Pull back. Other side. Pull back out to the side. I talked about the jewel of the nuances, and here's another one. As I step forward and I pull back, place your foot apart from your other foot. So in other words, if you look down, you should be able to fit a basketball between both feet. So in other words, when you step back, don't put your foot right next to the other foot. And that's memory training for the hip. That is so important. We want to always keep, I love the green shirt, Greg. Nice job. You Irish man. Forward and back to ground zero. Forward and back. Up and down. One more. Up and down. And one more. Forward and back. Forward and back to the side. And to the side. And let's pause. Pull the towel apart, bend it, feel those lats. Now, without moving out of position, just relax that contraction and see if you can't envision pulling your shoulder blades together and tucking them into your back pockets. Lower your hands, big breath in. And he's got a hat on too. He's got a hat on. I got to come in here. You're all Scottish out, Greg. I love it. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a closer look at that. All right, observe that nice broad open chest. That's part of why we're coming here, right? It's part of why we're here, to get acquainted with that and improve our posture. Okay, where are we at? All right, here's the deal. We're gonna continue with the cool down. Grab a sip of water. We didn't get to the tubing. We'll do that on Friday, but I wanna make a note to make sure my ha's don't end up with my hose. Oh, it's ho-ha, right? Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna wrap the cool down to refresh our memory, my memory, on the ha. I'm sorry, the ho. Ho. Ha. Ha, right? Remember it? So lateral step with the right leg. Ho. Ho. Ha. Ha. So we're moving a little slower, right? Ha, but I want the resonation in the voice to still be strong. So, ho. Ho. Give me the stop in the name of love. Ha. Ha. Couple more. Ho. Ho. Ha. Ha. I feel like a superhero throwing like radiation. Ho. Because ha, my 6-year-old girls watch cartoons with superheroes. So, ho. Ho. Ha. Ha. One more. Ho. Ho. Ha. Ha. March in place. Breathe. See if you can recall the work we did today. The work we did to help reinforce the coordination of the arm swing. We did good work today, guys. You all did awesome. We pushed it. That was tough. I'm like drenched in sweat. Spread the feet out. Hips back, palms up. No money. Hands down. Palms up. No money. Hands down. So inhale through the nose. And exhale. Hips bump back. Palms up. No money. Relax those shoulders. Don't shrug them. One more time. No money. Step out of it. Back and forth. Just kind of pick your feet up. And let's go back to the chair. But before we do, put your hands together. Or at least I'm putting my hands together for you guys. Great job. Great job. Yes. Really miracle. Nadine, what are you coming in here for so late? I hope you hope that was not a mistake. Good to see you, Nadine. All right. Good job, guys. Let me tilt this down a little bit. We got our cool down in. I'm going to invite you guys to go ahead and take yourselves off mute, and because we don't have a huge class today, I think we'll be able to get away with a little quick chat as we do our stretch. So if you don't have any known audio issues like feedback or whatever, go ahead and take yourselves off mute if you so desire and you want to talk. Greg, is there a wig? Did you dye your hair? What's underneath that hat?
It's a hat.
It's a hat with hair?
Yeah, on the sides, it's got red hair.
You know, I got to tell you something. I saw you and I thought it was you, and then you bent down and I saw the hair and I thought, oh my God, I called a little lady Greg. And I'm like, because I can't see the name, and I'm like, because I recognize the light on your ceiling, and I'm like, well, that woman has the same setup. That's Greg.
Sounds like a Hey Jimmy hat.
Yeah, stand up. Let me see it, Greg. I can't see your head. I can see the top of your hair. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, this was for a party hat for my 50th birthday, which was a long time ago.
Wow, that's special.
I'll get a lot of miles out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you have, including today. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Switch it up.
It's still time to send the letters to President Biden.
Okay. Thank you, Sparky. We've been running that campaign.
All through April, you can send letters to President Biden.
Okay, so there's a campaign, the Red Letter campaign, everybody, to try to encourage increases in funding. Drop a red envelope in the mail. Sparky up on her screen has the URL. Sparky, if you know how, you can type it into the chat as well to everyone so they can copy paste it. I also send a note out to all of you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
You said already.
Oh, you did it already. Good. Thanks, Al. All right.
Good. I said to my bag, it is also bad.
Sweep up. Abby Ann, thank you. How are you doing? How'd you do with this class?
It was good. I had to leave a little bit because we have a kitty that's very sick. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
I left for half of your class. But I like that new one with the hoe. I like that.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote it down. I kind of came up with that one right on the spot, so I'm going to start using
Right.
it.
So, Patrick,
Yes.
on that ho, opposite leg and arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more. Was that a question, or you were asking to verifying? Yes.
Yes.
I have some crossing the midline, so there is that kind of contralateral component of it, switch it the other way. There's nothing wrong with moving right hand, right leg. But I typically will emphasize that reciprocal pattern more than the other.
It just looked like there was some of each.
Let me think about this for a second. There wasn't, and I'm trying to figure out why it would look like there was. Because the first was the side step, right? Out, and I chose, sometimes I'll chose, we think so much with our hands. So if I have a movement that requires coordination of opposite sides, I typically start with the arm as the reference point because we think a lot with our hands. But this time I started with the leg because it was a big movement out to the side, right? So I started with the right leg as opposed to starting with the right hand. Now, had I started with the right hand, I would have stepped out to the left, right? It's just, and it's the same thing. It's just what side you're starting with. And it's one of these things I've been kind of pondering over quite a bit in terms of like how we think as humans. And if I'm doing a different, reciprocal thing, typically I think with the hands because it's closer to our brains. It's up here. It's not down here. But sometimes using the larger muscles is the more identifier, like this one, big step to the side. It's easier to focus because there's a big mass of your leg moving. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and wrap the clavicle one last time. Let's get our posture set. See, there's so many things that I have to think about.
Good things.
And the funny thing is, he was talking, the book I referenced earlier, the more we learn, our brains don't get bigger, right?
No.
It's interesting. He talks about some of the myths. They used to think that we only use 10% of our brain, right? Now they know that's absolutely not true. You use most of your brain. And it's interesting. He talked about the importance of the full brain, thinking of it as like a town where we have little facets and little areas in the brain that are doing their specific jobs. But the town needs roads, right, for that stuff to go through. And the roads are normally quiet, but they're an important part of it to get from point A to point B. It was a pretty interesting analogy, I thought. Anyway, hands down, big breath in. And exhale. And I apologize in advance for those of you that think the world is flat.
That was good.
All right, let's put our hands together. We did it. We put another one in the books. Good job, guys. Thanks again. I'll stick around. If you want to hear the Nicolas Cage story.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Patrick. See you on Friday.
Okay. Thank you.
Patrick. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
I'll come back later.
Huh?
I'll come back later. You'll do it at the same time.
Oh, okay. You got the time mixed up?
Yeah. I'll come back later.
Oh, you come back at the 12 one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
See you later.
Okay, Greg, I just can't stop laughing with that hat, man.
Funny, huh?
All right. So I was.
Thank you, Patrick. All right, Patrick. See you later. Have a good day.
All right, Deborah. Thank you.
Make it green.
I know. I got to keep these clothes on. I set the precedent for the green.
And keep the socks.
All right. I will.
Thanks, Patrick.
Okay.
Bye, Patrick. See you Friday.
Okay. See you
Bye,
guys later.
Charlie.
Bye, Barb. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick. Bye.
Okay. See you later.
Bye, Patrick.
All right, guys. All right. So, Bob.
I talked to Susie. She's in rehab. She's doing well, but
good.
she's recuperating slowly.
Wow. Well, she's 94, right?
Yes, and she said to say hello to everybody.
Okay. Well, that's sweet. Tell her
Hello,
we'll be here
hello.
when she gets put back together.
Okay, thanks.
A hip replacement at 94. Now, if that doesn't speak to the character of the woman, they wouldn't have done that unless they thought she would,
Survive it, yeah.
stubborn and determined, and that she is.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Patrick.
All right, Barbara.
Balance class, Patrick.
Okay. What's that, Al?
Balance class on Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, balance class. Yeah. I'll send out an announcement when I get it launched. I got to get my guys to send out.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, I'll sign off unless there's anything else.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. How did your lesson go, Mike?
Sorry?
How did your lesson go?
I didn't have one this week, but I'm going to be there either this afternoon. Are you going to be there tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
Lesson?
Yeah.
What time? About 2?
I think it's like around 2. Let me just double check here.
I might be there just to hit the ball. I'm actually going to play Friday. I won't be here Friday. I'm going to play for the first time, and hopefully it won't get rained out. It's not supposed to rain out.
Oh, shoot.
I got rained out Monday. I got rained out the week. Every week is something else. So.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm playing Friday and Monday.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'll help you make them both. Yeah, I'll be there at 2:15 tomorrow.
All right, I might be there about that time.
All right. Maybe if I get a mat there and a space, I'll put my clubs up and try to save you spots. We can hit next to each other.
All right. Yeah, I'll get there.
Okay. All right. See you guys later. Bye, John.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm going to go get ready for the 12 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, YouTubers. I'm going to put my email in the chat here if you're still watching and you want to join us on Zoom. I don't always do these live feeds, but I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, everybody.